Have you ever wanted to build a business, but you didn't know where to start? Maybe you already have an idea in your mind. Maybe you want to open a coffee shop. You already know the concept. You already imagine the interior design, the menu, the logo, and even the type of customers you want to attract. But then reality hits. How much budget do you actually need? Who is your target customer? And what equipment should you buy? And suddenly, one simple idea becomes hundreds of questions. That's exactly what happened to me recently. I had a simple business idea. I wanted to create a business plan for a coffee shop. But instead of spending days organizing notes, researching every single detail manually, and trying to build everything from a blank page, I decided to try something different. But now, I used Edraw from Wondershare. And honestly, this might be one of the most underrated productivity apps of 2026. Because it helped me turn a simple business idea into a structured business plan in just minutes. Let me show you what happened. Edraw is a productivity and mind mapping platform designed to help you organize ideas, create mind maps, brainstorm faster, plan projects, and turn messy thoughts into something easier to understand. You can use it for business planning, project management, studying, content planning, brainstorming, YouTube ideas, organizing research, planning a website, building a startup idea, or even managing personal goals. So I decided to put it to the test. Edraw is available for Mac, Windows, Linux, and more. And if you don't want to install anything, you can also use Edraw online directly through your browser. For this review, I'm going to test it on my computer and see how fast it can turn a simple business idea into a complete business plan. Now, once I'm inside the main interface, Edraw gives me different tools and options depending on what I want to create. I can start with a blank mind map, use AI tools, explore templates, or choose different examples for studying, reading notes, examination preparation, business planning, and many other workflows. Another option that I really like is the gallery section. In the gallery option, Edraw provides a huge collection of ready-made templates that you can use depending on your needs. So if you don't want to start from zero, you can simply browse the template gallery and choose a template that matches your workflow. Now, on the right side, there is another tool that I really like, and that is the one-sentence mind map generation feature. This is probably one of the most useful features in Edraw, especially if you have an idea but you don't know how to organize it. With this tool, you don't need to manually create every topic, branch, and subtopic one by one. You can simply type one sentence, and Edraw will use AI to generate a complete mind map based on your idea. For example, if I type management coffee business, Edraw can instantly understand the topic and turn it into a structured mind map. It can create the main sections, organize the important points, and give me a clear starting point for the business plan. This is very helpful because most of the time, the hardest part is not improving the idea. The hardest part is starting. When you open a blank page, you may have a lot of thoughts in your mind, but you don't know how to arrange them properly. You don't know which topic should come first, what details you need to include, or what important parts you might be missing. And as you can see, with just one sentence, Edraw can create a full mind map in seconds. I just type my idea, and Edraw automatically creates the main topic, branches, and subtopics for me. After the mind map is generated, I can easily modify anything that I need. I can change the text, font size, font color, and many more. If I want to adjust the structure, I can modify the layout, branch style, and connectors. Here under the More menu, you get plenty of options like adding a topic, subtopic, topic before, and many more customization tools. On the right side, there are theme styles where I can pick different colors, fonts, and even apply a hand-drawn effect. I can also change the background, use a solid color, texture, or even an image to make the mind map more attractive. And the best part is, you can also fully customize the theme of your mind map. So after the AI generates the structure, you don't have to keep the default design. You can change the entire look based on your own style, your topic, or the purpose of your project. For example, if you want the mind map to look clean and professional for a business plan, you can choose a simple theme with clean colors and a more formal layout. But if you want to use it for brainstorming, studying, or creative planning, you can choose a more colorful theme that makes the mind map easier to read and more visually interesting. You can customize the topic style, branch style, colors, fonts, background, and overall layout. So the mind map doesn't only contain good information, but it also looks more organized and professional. For this coffee shop business plan, I can make the theme match the idea. I can use warm colors, clean branches, and a simple layout so the whole business plan feels more visual and easier to understand. This is very useful if you want to present your idea to other people, because a good-looking mind map is easier to explain than a messy document full of long text. So with Edraw Mind, I'm not only creating a business plan, I'm creating a visual presentation of the idea that looks clean, organized, and ready to share. You can also add icons, emojis, stickers, and symbols into your mind map. This is a small feature, but it makes the mind map much easier to understand. Instead of looking at plain text only, you can add visual elements to highlight important sections, make the map more attractive, and help people understand the topic faster. Once my mind map is ready, I can also switch the view depending on how I want to use the information. For example, I can switch the mind map into an outline view. This is useful if I want to see the same content in a more structured text format. I can also switch it into a Kanban view. This is useful if I want to turn my ideas into tasks. But one of the most amazing features is the ability to convert the mind map into slides. For this, I simply click on the Generate Slides button. The first step is choosing a cover page. And here, Edraw Mind gives me a wide variety of stylish templates to choose from. I can pick a design that matches the topic, the style of my presentation, or the overall look that I want. Once I select the design I like, Edraw Mind automatically converts my entire mind map into a set of well-designed presentation slides. Each main branch of the mind map is neatly arranged into slide content. So the business concept, target market, marketing strategy, startup costs, operations, and growth opportunities can be turned into separate slides automatically. This is extremely useful because I don't need to create the presentation manually from zero. I already have the mind map, and Edraw Mind turns that structure into a professional-looking slide deck in minutes. For example, if I want to present my coffee shop business plan to a partner, a team member, or even a potential investor, I can quickly turn the mind map into slides and use it as a visual presentation. This saves a lot of time, because normally, creating a presentation takes extra work. But with Edraw Mind, the information from the mind map is already organized, so the slide generation feature can turn it into a presentation much faster. And not only that, I can also export it into different formats. To do this, I simply click on the Export button. And here, Edraw Mind gives me many export options depending on how I want to use the project. For example, I can export the mind map as a graphic if I want to save it as an image. I can export it as a PDF if I want to share it as a clean document. I can also export it to Excel, Slides, HTML, SVG, Mind Manager, TXT, Markdown, Word, and even MP4 video. This is very useful because different projects need different formats. Next, let's break down some other useful features inside Edraw Mind. One feature that caught my attention is AI file analysis. With this feature, I can upload different types of files, such as PDF, Word, or Excel, and Edraw Mind will automatically scan and analyze the content for me. Instead of reading everything manually from start to finish, you can upload the file, and the AI will help organize the important points into a clear structure. And not only that, Edraw Mind also allows me to paste a YouTube video link. So here, I just copy a YouTube link and paste it into the AI file analysis tool. After that, Edraw Mind starts analyzing the video topic, and as you can see, the tool instantly creates a mind map based on the content. All the important points from the video are organized into branches, making it much easier to understand the whole topic at a glance. Next, one of the most powerful and time-saving features in Edraw Mind is AI Chat. This feature feels like having a smart assistant inside the software. Instead of thinking about every idea manually, I can ask AI Chat to help me generate topic suggestions, organize ideas, and create structured content for my mind map. For example, if I need more ideas for my coffee shop business plan, I can ask AI Chat to suggest marketing strategies, customer retention ideas, menu ideas, or even ways to improve the business model. Within seconds, AI Chat can provide clear, useful, and well-organized ideas that I can use directly inside my mind map. This is very helpful because sometimes when you are brainstorming, you get stuck. You already have the main idea, but you don't know what to add next. With AI Chat, I can continue expanding the idea without wasting too much time. So instead of only using Edraw Mind to create a mind map, I can also use it to think faster brainstorm better, and improve the quality of my ideas. And of course, I can still edit everything manually after that. The AI gives me suggestions, but I still have full control to adjust the content based on what I need. This makes brainstorming not only faster and easier, but also more effective and more creative. And that is what makes the software feel complete. In this video, you saw how easily Edraw Mind can turn a simple business idea into a full mind map. You also saw how it can customize themes, add icons, switch views, create slides, export in different formats, analyze files, summarize YouTube videos, use AI chat, and generate AI drawings. Everything is organized in one place. It's fast, smart, and very useful for students, professionals, business owners, and content creators. If you are someone who often works with ideas, projects, study notes, business plans, or content planning, Edraw Mind is definitely worth checking out. I've added the link in the description below if you want to try it yourself. And let me know in the comments, what would you use Edraw Mind for? Would you use it for business planning, studying, content creation, or project management? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.